Today we are taking on fuel from a floating fuel barge to fill up our fuel tanks. My part in this fueling operation right now is to not only observe the fuel, make sure we don't spill any into the water, which is a major environmental hazard, but also to gauge how much fuel we are taking on at certain amounts of time. What I'm doing initially right here is I'm dusting some of this baking powder onto the sounding rod so I can get a visual indication of where the fuel is. Just because a lot of times the diesel is clear on the tape. Then I lower the tape down into the fuel until it hits bottom. Then I reel it back up, and where the baking powder ends is about where the fuel level is. And we already have the known stopping point of at what level the fuel needs to be at when we stop. And once we get to that point, we will call down, have the manifold close off the ones we're filling right now and open up the new ones. That's about it to it.
I'm taking a sounding right now. It's like it's putting a measuring tape in the tank, and the measuring tape tells me how many inches of fuel are down in there. And it looks like we're filling pretty good right now. It was at 11 inches earlier. That was about 10 minutes ago. The baking soda I don't need it right now because I can see pretty good. When it's really bright outside, it's hard to see where the fuel is on the tank. So you'll sprinkle baking soda on there, and then you'll be able to tell where it's wet and where it's dry. So it helps you see where the fuel is, and baking soda is neutral, so it doesn't affect the fuel or anything like that. Well, you don't want it to get in the water. Fuel oil will travel a long way in the water. It won't take that much. That's why the booms are on the vessel. That's why we have all the pads. We got super absorbent material here, just in case even a little bit gets on the deck. But the danger is if it gets in the ocean. We don't want it to get in the ocean, and we happen to be on the ocean, so it's not good on land either to spill it in the dirt, but it's worse in the water because it travels. If it gets on the dirt, you can clean it up easier. In the water, it starts moving, so you got to be careful.